you see, everything is shadow and light, and that's it. There's yin and yang in everybody, and it's some people more than the other. It's about finding that healthy, balanced relationship between both sides that you can balance them. It's like the masculine and the feminine side of both of us. It's about balancing the two of those. It's about balancing the subconscious and the conscious mind and the dreams, they all together, that you're walking in that particular way that keeps them in balance. And the shadow is there in everybody, and it's in this world because this is an imperfect world. It's supposed to be that way. And our job is to come here, those of us who have insight, and hold space for people who need to get through it. And it's not about fixing it, it's about helping people to find their own way. It's not about come and do my workshops and my training and this is the way it has to be done. You want to get away from all that. It's about people learning to become spontaneous again and listen to their intuition and their own higher self and be guided by that and not by a teacher or by an ism or by an organisation or a guru or anybody. If you look back on generations of indigenous peoples around the world in their villages, they all had rituals for rites of passage. And in those rites of passage, it was about empowering people. And that was done for generations. So basically, the rituals involved helping people to overcome their fears. Years ago, there would have been rituals, ceremonies to cut the cords between the parents and the children. So the parents let go of the children became empowered. It doesn't happen anymore, so people don't grow up. A medicine man once said, many moons ago, our men became men at maybe 10 or 12. These days, we're lucky if they make it at 50, because they don't do the ceremonies anymore. And what he was talking about was people confronting their shadow, slaying the dragon, going to the mountaintop, fasting for days and waiting for the vision, going out into the desert, wherever, for days. Even Jesus did it. He done his vision quest and he met his shadow. The feminine would have a history of being repressed, particularly within countries like Ireland, where we had the Roman Catholic Church repressing women, refusing to allow them to be an active part of the church and making them second-class citizens, basically. And a lot of the women back over the generations were very angry about this, but they still supported the church because it was the only spiritual vehicle they had to commune with God, so to speak. But goddess was lost here a long time ago. The Bridget's Wells, all the ancient traditions, all the sacred sites. I carry this, what I call negative thought form around for a lot of my life, and it caused a massive amount of depression to me. Because I'm so visual, I created it, so I had a monkey on my back that was programmed into me. And every time I opened up in relationships to connect with somebody, this thing would come back and get me. That's why a lot of people come up to suicide, because they know something is wrong and they can't fix it, but they need a medicine man, and instead they get somebody waving a prayer book or something at them, which just doesn't work. It does for some people, but for the majority of people it's an energetic process. It's where they need to be brought into a space where somebody can move them energetically and spiritually into a place of safety to grow from and to plant them like a tree, and they can just blossom then.